Today we're talking about why you need to focus on getting rich right now. A lot of people believe that money isn't important, that rich people are greedy, or that focusing on wealth is selfish. But the truth is, getting rich isn't just about money. It's about freedom, security, and the ability to live life on your terms. If you think money doesn't matter, you're playing yourself. The difference between struggling and thriving is often your financial situation. In this video, I'm going to break down 15 powerful reasons why you need to focus on getting rich. And by the end, you'll understand why financial success should be one of your top priorities. Let's get into it. This is Wealthvelocity. Here you create, protect, and grow your wealth fast. Number 1. Money buys freedom. The number one reason to focus on getting rich is freedom. When you're financially independent, you control your time, choices, and lifestyle. Think about it. If you don't have money, you're stuck working jobs you don't like, following schedules you didn't create, and making decisions based on survival, not desire. You have to ask for permission to take vacations, stress over bills, and accept limitations on where you can live, what you can do, and how you spend your time. But when you're rich, you can wake up when you want, travel where you want, and say no to anything that doesn't align with your goals. You don't have to answer to a boss, tolerate toxic work environments, or live paycheck to paycheck. Being rich means you never have to compromise your happiness for a paycheck. Number 2. Wealth protects you from life's uncertainties. Life is unpredictable. Emergencies happen, whether it's a medical issue, job loss, or economic crash. And money is the ultimate safety net. If you're broke when an emergency hits, you're in panic mode. You're forced to take out loans, borrow from friends, or sell assets just to get by. But if you're rich, you can handle problems without stress. You can afford unexpected medical bills, legal issues, or job loss without it ruining your financial future. Wealth doesn't just buy luxury, it buys security and peace of mind. If you want to sleep soundly at night, focus on building wealth. Number 3. Being rich means you never have to settle. Many people settle for bad jobs, bad relationships, and bad situations simply because they don't have the financial ability to walk away. How many people stay in soul-crushing jobs just because they can't afford to quit? How many people tolerate toxic relationships because they can't financially support themselves? How many people compromise their dreams because they can't afford to pursue what they really want? When you have money, you can leave toxic workplaces, unhealthy relationships, or bad living situations without hesitation. You never have to tolerate things that drain your energy or limit your potential. Money lets you say, "I deserve better." Number 4. You can give back and help others. Some people think that getting rich is selfish, but the opposite is true. The more money you have, the more you can give back and make a difference. Wealthy people have the power to fund charities, provide scholarships, support medical research, and invest in community projects. They can help family members in need without struggling themselves. If you truly care about making the world a better place, getting rich is one of the best ways to do it. When you're broke, you can't help anyone, not even yourself. But when you're wealthy, you can change lives. Number 5. Rich people have more control over their time. Time is the most valuable resource you have. If you spend your entire life trading hours for dollars, you'll never be truly free. When you rely on a paycheck, you're forced to work when and where your employer dictates. You have to work overtime, come in on weekends, and request time off for vacations or personal needs. But when you're rich, you can structure your life however you want. Wealth allows you to buy back your time, whether by hiring people to handle tasks, automating income streams, or retiring early. When you're rich, you can focus on the things that truly matter, like spending time with family, pursuing passions, and living without stress. Number 6. Wealth allows you to pursue your dreams. A lot of people give up on their dreams because they can't afford it. Maybe you want to start a business, travel the world, or become an artist. But without money, those dreams often stay out of reach. Imagine wanting to launch your dream business, but you have zero capital to invest. Imagine wanting to travel, but being stuck in a job that barely covers your rent. Money gives you options. Getting rich removes the financial barriers that hold you back. It lets you say, yes, I can do this instead of I wish I could. Number 7, money reduces stress and anxiety. Financial problems are one of the biggest sources of stress in life. If you're constantly worrying about bills, debt, and unexpected expenses, your mental and physical health will suffer. Think about how different life feels when you never have to check your bank account before making a purchase. When you know you're financially stable, stress disappears. Getting rich eliminates financial stress. It gives you the ability to live without constantly worrying about money, which leads to better sleep, better health, and a better quality of life. Number 8. Wealth gives you better access to healthcare. Medical bills are one of the leading causes of bankruptcy, and many people can't afford proper healthcare when they need it. When you're rich, you don't have to worry about choosing between your health and your wallet. You can afford top-quality doctors, treatments, and preventive care, which means, well, a longer, healthier life. Number 9. You can take more risks and opportunities. Broke people can't afford to take risks. When you live paycheck to paycheck, one bad investment or failed business could ruin you. But when you're rich, you have a financial cushion that allows you to take smart risks and seize big opportunities. Whether it's starting a new business, investing in stocks, or moving to a better city, wealth gives you the freedom to take chances without fear. Number 10. You can afford the best education and personal growth. Education is one of the best investments you can make, but good education isn't cheap. Wealth gives you access to top schools, specialized training, and personal development programs that can take your knowledge and skills to the next level. The more you learn, the more you grow, earn, and succeed. Number 11. Inflation is making everything more expensive. Inflation is one of the biggest hidden threats to your financial security. And if you're not actively building wealth, you're actually losing money over time. Let's break it down. $1 million today won't be worth $1 million 30 years from now. If inflation averages 3% per year, that means the price of goods doubles roughly every 25 years. This means that in 30 years, what costs $100 today will cost $240 or more. If you're not increasing your income and growing your assets, you're falling behind financially. The cost of living, housing, food, and healthcare keeps rising, and if your income isn't increasing, your purchasing power is shrinking. The wealthy don't just save money, they invest it to make sure their wealth outpaces inflation. If you're not focusing on getting rich, you're setting yourself up for a lifetime of financial struggle as your dollars become weaker every year. Number 12. You'll live longer and need more money. People today are living longer than ever before, and while that sounds like great news, it also means you'll need more money to sustain yourself in your later years. Decades ago, people retired in their 60s and lived until their 70s or early 80s. But today, advances in healthcare mean many people live into their 90s or even hundreds. That means you could spend 40+ years in retirement, and if you don't have enough wealth built up, you'll run out of money. $1 million won't last a lifetime anymore. In fact, if you withdraw $50,000 per year, $1 million would only last 20 years. And that's without factoring in inflation, taxes, or unexpected expenses. Focusing on getting rich isn't just about luxury, it's about long-term survival. The only way to secure your future is by building enough wealth to last for decades. Number 13. You won't depend on a paycheck forever. Most people spend their lives working for money, trading hours for a salary that barely covers their expenses. This cycle keeps them trapped, unable to break free and pursue what they truly want. Wealthy people, on the other hand, make money work for them. Instead of relying on a paycheck, they create multiple income streams, investments, and passive income sources that keep generating money even when they're not working. Imagine waking up every morning knowing you don't have to work because your investments and businesses are covering your expenses. That's what financial freedom looks like. If you don't focus on getting rich, you'll spend your whole life working for someone else, following someone else's schedule, and waiting for the weekend to enjoy life. Getting rich means you take control of your financial future. Number 14. Wealth gives you influence and power. Like it or not, money runs the world. The people who control businesses, politics, and major decisions are those with wealth. If you want to have a say in how things are run, money puts you in a position of influence. Wealthy individuals have the ability to fund political campaigns and support leaders who align with their values. They can buy media influence through advertising and sponsorships. They can also fund businesses, charities, and innovations that shape society. If you're broke, you don't have a seat at the table. Your opinions, ideas, and beliefs hold less weight because you don't have the financial power to back them up. Focusing on getting rich gives you the ability to create change, shape the world, and have your voice heard. Number 15. You deserve a life of abundance. At the end of the day, why settle for less when you can have more? A lot of people have a scarcity mindset, believing that money is limited and that they should just be grateful for what they have. But wealth is abundant, and there's more than enough for everyone who is willing to go after it. Being rich allows you to experience the best life has to offer, whether it's traveling the world, enjoying luxury experiences, or simply living without financial stress. You weren't born to just survive, you were born to thrive. There's nothing noble about struggling financially when the opportunity to build wealth exists. Money gives you the power to live life on your terms without limits or restrictions. Getting rich isn't about greed. It's about freedom, security, and creating the life you truly want. If you're serious about living life on your own terms, focus on building wealth now. The earlier you start, the faster you'll reach financial freedom. Which of these reasons resonated with you the most? Let me know in the comments. If you found this video helpful, like, subscribe, and share for more financial wisdom. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video with more money in your pocket.